Welcome back to Drew's office. We're going to cover two main things in today's session. First, we want to learn how to write a basic formula using cell referencing. And second, we want to understand the rule of BODMAS when performing calculations in formulas. So the first rule of building a formula, click in the cell where you want the answer to appear. The second rule of building a formula is to type equals on our keyboard. The equal sign tells Excel that we are building a formula. First of all, let me show you what's known as a non-working formula. We want to add the numbers 1 plus 2, and when we're ready for our answer, we press enter on our keyboard. So why is this a non-working formula? If we change the value shown in the cell, our answer does not update. This is not a great look in Excel. Let's change the value back to 1 and build a working formula. Excel best practice, always use the cell references within your formula. So let's type equals and let's type the name of the first cell, which is cell A4, plus cell B4. Press enter to get our answer. For the next one, let's type equals, but this time let's use our mouse and click on the cell A5, plus click on the cell B5, press enter to get our answer. Let's do the last one combining keyboard and mouse. Let's have a quick look at why this is now considered to be a working formula. If we change the value shown in cell A4, we should see our answer update. And we can do a similar thing in the next row. Let's change that 5 to a 10. And when we press enter, our answer updates. This is now a working formula. Fantastic. To perform the subtraction formulas, we're in column G. Remember the two rules to start off. Click in the cell where you want the answer to appear, and then type equals. For multiplication, we can carry out the same steps, but make sure we use the correct mathematical symbol. And then finally, let's write the formulas for the division column. Now we're going to look at 4 different ways of calculating totals. Method number 1, we're going to go into cell C8 and on our keyboard type equals the name of the first cell, which is C4, plus C5 plus C6, and we can press enter on our keyboard. Method number 2 we're going to go into cell G8 and we can type equals on our keyboard. The name of the function we're going to use is called sum, open brackets, and we can drag our mouse across our range, and then we need to close our brackets and press enter on our keyboard. Check out the formula bar. We'll talk more about functions in the next video. For now, the things to remember are the equal sign means it's a formula, and sum is the name of a function within that formula. Method number 3 for creating a total, let's go into cell K8 and we can employ an even quicker way to perform a sum formula. Click in the cell and then simply go over to our auto sum button and give it a click, and when we're ready, press enter on our keyboard. And then method number 4 is very similar, but this time we select all of our data, including the cell where we want the answer to go, and then give the auto sum button a click, and it's done. So that covers a basic introduction. Now we need to talk about BODMAS. What is it and what do we need to know? So what exactly is BODMAS? The official answer is it's a mathematical order of precedence. Why is BODMAS important? When we're building formulas, if we get an unexpected result, quite often it's because of the BODMAS rule. It's an important concept and we ought to understand it. So on this worksheet, we're going to get a chance to see BODMAS in action. In cell H4, we want to add the first two numbers. That is cell E4 plus cell F4. Then we want to multiply it by G4. We're expecting the answer to be 30. Excel is giving us 20 as the answer. What does that mean? If we're building a formula that's got different mathematical symbols, we'll probably read them from left to right. So we would say 10 plus 5 equals 15, and 15 multiplied by 2 equals 30. However, if there are two different mathematical symbols, Excel will carry out the calculations according to the order of BODMAS. According to BODMAS, multiplication will be performed before addition. So Excel is saying 5 multiplied by 2 is 10, and 10 plus 10 equals 20. Whenever we're grappling with BODMAS, 9 times out of 10, we just need to introduce a pair of brackets somewhere within our formula. Any part of the equation that is inside the brackets, Excel will perform that calculation before the others. Let's edit our formula in the formula bar and fix this issue. We want Excel to add 10 plus 5 first, so that's where the brackets need to go, and then it will multiply by 2. In the next 3 equations, we've got the same set of numbers, but this time we want to multiply the first 2 numbers and then add the third number. Do we need to worry about BODMAS this time? Will brackets be necessary? Let's give it a go. We're hoping for an answer of 52. So we're getting the right answer, but what if we introduce brackets? Would that formula still work? According to BODMAS, Excel is doing the multiplication first, which is what we want. By introducing brackets on this occasion, we are again trying to force Excel to do the multiplication first, which it was going to do anyway. The brackets won't break the formula, but they're not necessary on this occasion. Let's look at a similar example using division with BODMAS. So we want 30 subtract 6, that's 24, divided by 2. We're looking for an answer of 12. If we forget to address BODMAS, here's what Excel will do. 6 divided by 2, that's 3. 30 minus 3 equals 27. Let's put our brackets in and fix this. And again, with the same set of numbers, if we write a formula with the division first, do we need to worry about BODMAS? Division is performed before subtraction anyhow, with or without the brackets. And don't forget, this is part 1 of our little series called Functions and Formulas Made Easy. Thanks for joining me, but for now, this is the end.